Hello, everyone, lovely family, lovely friends, fellow Africans. Thank you so much for staying with us here at our Winnie Unity platform. We do really appreciate your time and we love you. Yes, we brought you football updates about our own precious Africa, wherever country you are watching us from, being it Nigeria, being it Kenya, being it Namibia, being it Ivory Coast. Wherever you're watching us from, we have an update for you. Yes, you heard me right. So let's cut into the game in full. The first update we have for you today is that we have list of African countries that have qualified for the African Cup of Nations under 20. Not African Cup of Nations, not the real one. I'm talking about the under 20 African Cup of Nations. Yes, I know some Ghanaian fans are already trying to skip this video. No, you can stay. Your country is inside, okay? Your country is among those that have qualified for the African Cup of Nations under 20. So let's get into the list now. South Africa have qualified for the under 20 African Cup of Nations. Senegal have qualified as well for the under 20 African Cup of Nations. Nigeria, Ghana, yes. Ghana are fully into the game for the under 20 AFCON coming up very soon. Even though the senior team couldn't qualify in a disappointing performance, but the under 20 made sure they redeemed their place and clinched their own spot in the under 20 AFCON coming up soon. We move to the next country that have qualified: Morocco, Egypt, DR Congo, Zambia. Oh, Zambia are actually a very good footballing country right now. I believe their ranking will start going up very soon, as well as Tanzania, Kenya, and lastly Sierra Leone. In case you didn't follow up, South Africa, Senegal, Nigeria, Ghana, Morocco, Egypt, DR Congo, Congo itself, Zambia, Tanzania, Kenya, and Sierra Leone. These are the countries that have qualified officially into the under 20 African Cup of Nations. Now, we move into the next update, ladies and gentlemen. FIFA ranking for November is out. The FIFA ranking, the world FIFA ranking, as well as the African FIFA ranking is out. Those countries that have a very strong reputation and records for football have gone up, while those that were strong before but have had collapsed have gone backwards. Those that are informed and are no more informed now have actually trailed behind, just like Ghana. Ghana are 4 steps backward now, which is very sad. Even Nigeria are about 2 steps backward, which is quite very bad for countries that were known to be very good. Now they are slipping away. Anyways, so this is the FIFA ranking for the African countries. The number 1 in Africa is Morocco. Who else? No, who else? Who are you expecting? Of course, I know you expected that. So number 1 in Africa is Morocco, and they are 14th in the world. Number 14th in the world and 1st in Africa. Second in Africa is Senegal. Senegal are 2nd in Africa, but 17th in the whole world. The 3rd in Africa are Egypt. Egypt are 3rd in Africa, but 33rd. That's number 33 in world ranking, but number 3 in Africa. Number 4 in Africa is Algeria, but number 37 in the world ranking. Number 5 in Africa is Nigeria, but 44th, in the world ranking. Number 6 is Ivory Coast in Africa, but 46th in the world ranking. Number 7 is Cameroon in Africa, but number 49 in the world ranking. Number 8 is Mali in Africa, but number 51 in the whole world. Number 9 is Tunisia in Africa, but number 52 in the whole world. Number 10 in Africa is South Africa, but number 57th in the whole world. So if you haven't heard your country, please, you can go online and check where your country falls in, but this is the top 10 to save our time. Yes, so we move straight to the next update we have for you today. After discovering that the Real Madrid player as well as the Brazilian national team player Vinicius Jr. is actually originally from Cameroon, his ancestry home. After discovering that, the Cameroonian champion in UFC martial arts by the name Francis Ngannou made a statement in his official social media handle welcoming Vinicius Jr. to his African native land. Yes, and he even did that with so many pictures, of him inscripting Vinicius Jr.'s name behind his back in a Cameroon national team jersey. And this was the caption. He said, "My brother Vini, we are excited to welcome you to our home. I have already prepared the Vinicius Jr. shirt for the Cameroonian national team." As you can see, this is very lovely, to be honest, and I am so happy to see that. He is trying to recognize greatness. He is also great in UFC martial arts. He is one of the best in the world, to be certain. Yes. And he is also recognizing Vinicius Jr., trying to welcome him to his ancestry home and bonding with his people. That is lovely, and I am so happy to see that Africans are progressing and they are also recognizing their own people that comes out from their roots, even though Vinicius Jr. have never stepped foot in Cameroon before, but we are hoping to see that in the nearest future. So the next update we have for you today is that Andre Onana, who is actually the Cameroonian goalkeeper as well as the Manchester United goalkeeper in the English Premier League, has recently won the FIFA Pro Award, which is actually the International Federation for Professional Footballers Merit Award. It is an award that recognizes players that contribute greatly to charity. And fortunately enough, Andre Onana actually clinched the award this year, making him the best player, or should I say, the most recognized player involved in charity in this year 2024. The reason why he is actually nominated and voted for as the best FIFA Pro Merit Award player is because of his charity in the sub-Saharan Africa. He has helped so many children. In fact, his foundation helps at least 500 children with free medical treatment and surgeries, which is very, 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 very good. And for those that don't know the countries that are under the sub-Saharan Africa, there are 49 good countries under the sub-Saharan Africa. We have 54 countries in total in Africa. 49 are under sub-Saharan, then 5 are not. So many countries are under that and are enjoying the benefit from Andre Onana, which is very, 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 very recommendable, which is very admirable, and I am so happy to see that. And I urge other footballers to also dip their hands into charity, because it is very, very good and it promotes the well-being of mankind as well as goodwill to the players. So these are the updates we have for you today. Thank you so much for staying with us once again at our Vini Unity platform. Go nowhere. We love you. We'll be back with so many updates. Just stay tuned. See you later. Take care.